tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Beverly Goldstein. I live in Beechwood, which is on the other side of the city. I'm a retired audiologist, I have a PhD, and I had a 45-year career taking care of people with their hearing problems. Additionally, I started to study and become a national security expert about 10 years ago. And last year, I just got completely and utterly fed up with my Congresswoman's voting record. And so
You decided to run, right?
there you go. Yes, it took many lobbying sessions that failed and a very expensive rally that we had at Nautica. The district I live in is actually almost 10% Jewish, which is a pretty substantial number of people, 65,000. When the Federation for the Jewish People asked their congresswoman not to vote for the Iran rally, that's kind of like a clue you don't vote for it. So on September 10th last year, she voted on 3 bills in the U.S. House in favor of the Iran deal. And I marched down to the Board of Elections and I drew petitions. And
That's
here we are.
wonderful. And, what do you think on Donald Trump's policies, with dealing with Israel and protecting Israel?
There is nothing in Donald Trump's platform that I don't totally agree with. I would actually say that on a couple of the issues, I'm more to the right than he is. I'm a very politically conservative person. On my website, which is beverly4congress.com, I list some of the very startling poverty statistics in District 11. We are the 15th poorest district in the United States out of 435 districts. And we are number 1 in the country in child hunger. We are number 1 in the country in infant deaths. We have 17% unemployment in the district with 8 very wealthy cities. We also own one of the 2 poorest cities in the whole state of Ohio, that being East Cleveland. So if you take the 706,000 people, 32 cities, villages, and townships, and 2 counties, we have a lot to do here. And our current Congresswoman, Marcia Louise Fudge, has really failed us. She failed the Jews on her votes last year, and she has been failing the inner city community in her entire 8 years. Her issues are very progressive. She's very worried about women's rights, universal voting rights. She's very interested in the left Democrat positions. In Congress, you need to go to Congress and you need to have everyone on your heart, every community on your heart, and that's how we will be completely different from each other.
Would you, in your, once you're elected, or if you're elected to Congresswoman, would you support upholding the Constitution to its fullest and protecting the Second Amendment right that we have?
Yes, actually, on one of the gun rights groups, I just got an A rating, and she got an F- from that same group. So I'm not sure what the minus was for, but it must have been, wow, we really hate her position on Second Amendment, and we're going to make an exclamation point on it by putting a minus on there. Yes, I am very in favor of, there's nothing that will keep us safer than our ability to defend ourselves. I am a daughter of Holocaust survivors. When they took the guns away from my family, then they took the businesses away from my family. Then my family went to Auschwitz, and almost no one survived. So when people tell you they're going to kill you, like Iran chants death to America every day, I think there are a lot of Americans who go, oh, isn't that cute? They really think death to America. When people tell you they're going to kill you, you better pay attention, because usually you end up dead if you don't defend yourself.
Wow.